Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. I'm so excited to have a bald eagle on the show. Let me introduce you to Mary Cloud and Sally Seal.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Raptor Rehabilitation of Kentucky. How are we?
We are doing well. Thank you for having us.
Just tell us a little bit about this majestic animal that I have here.
Well, this is Spirit, and as she is the American bald eagle. She is 25 years old. We have
25?
Yes, she's 25.
How old do they get?
In captivity, 40 or 50 years if they're healthy enough.
Wow.
Much longer than in the wild, because we take care of them and protect them and feed them every day, so they don't have to fend for themselves. They live longer in captivity.
Tell us a little bit more about raptors. They also play a pretty important role in our ecosystem, right?
They do. Raptors are the top of their individual food chains. Raptors include hawks, owls, eagles, falcons, osprey, kite, and we include vultures. And they are the top predator in their food chains, and they do a lot of natural poison-free rodent control. The bald eagle eats a lot of fish. They will also, yes, that they like to live within a half a mile to a mile of a body of water because they do eat a lot of fish. And so you're not going to find them in the desert. They can take large rodents and other, they sometimes scavenge if there's something dead on the ground, which can be a problem.
I just saw something on Facebook the other week, I think it was last week, of them getting a baby deer, I think it was, in the water.
Yeah,
wow.
I saw that.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, that was kind of surprising.
How surprising was
right.
that? How often, is breeding the right word to terminology to use for a bald eagle? How often do they breed?
Once a year.
Just once a year?
Yes.
Do they lay eggs?
They do. They build a huge nest, the largest nest of any raptor. It has, the largest one recorded was 20 feet high, 9 feet across, and weighed about 2 tons, they estimated, when the tree fell that was holding it. They usually come back to the same nest every year and rebuild on it.
And where do they typically live?
They live along the coastlines and near large bodies of water, lakes and rivers. They were on the endangered species list until 2006.
And then
well, they were taken off the list. They were endangered back in 1962 through the 70s because of DDT. It caused their shells to be so weak that when the female sat on the eggs, they broke the eggs, so none were hatching. But their numbers have come up. They've started reintroducing them into the state since the 1980s. And so we're up to, I believe it was 156 or so was the current count of nests in the state of Kentucky. So our numbers are up.
Just in Kentucky?
Yes.
That is amazing. And we've been told not to go too close to her.
Yes.
And not any sudden movements, which is hard for both Katie and I because we're darters. How big does her wingspan get when she's in full flight?
They can be 7 feet or so
Oh,
across.
wow.
So yes,
Isn't she beautiful on the set of Midday?
she's being very calm, and that's what we like.
Okay.
And what is her story? How did she get to you guys?
We've only had her about a month. What you looking at?
Oh.
She's thinking about doing something.
Oh.
It's all right. She's not going anywhere. That's how big her wingspan is.
That's good TV, people. I love it. Did she just poop on me?
No, she didn't. You're fine. You're fine. You can stand up. She only hit me in the head. Good ducking.
No, I felt a feather on my head.
Yes.
I got a feather in my cap.
Yeah, we can't. Very good. You can't keep that. It's against the law.
I love
Sorry.
that.
You can look at it.
Oh, you're a good girl.
Yeah, she was transferred to us from the American Eagle Foundation. She was captive bred up in Michigan at Grand Rapids at the John Ball Zoo. And she had been transferred down to what they call a hacking program in Tennessee, where they release young birds into the wild. But when she made her first flight out of the artificial nest in Tennessee, she broke her collarbone, basically.
Oh, no.
And
Let's quickly, I want to get, because
Sure.
we know we want to help you with raising money and things like that. Let's put up all the information up on the screen, how people can also donate.
Wonderful.
There it all is there, everyone. Head over to their website, head over to their Facebook page. We'll also put it on our information as well. We're going to have you back a little bit more, because you've got other animals that I would love to see, and I know you would as well.
Yes, I would. Thank you for coming in today.
We appreciate you. Mary, I know you can't talk and you're not mic'd. Good job keeping the fort down. I would have hated for her to poop all over me while she was flying around. Stick around, everyone. We will be working with glass after the break with the Mad Potter. She's not that mad. This is Midday Kentucky, everyone.